What's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Joe Ratchet. In this video, I am going to be talking about my dark horses of Miss Universe 2022. These are girls who I feel like we haven't seen enough of, and honestly, they just did not make it in my top 16. So these are a list of 10 competitors in no particular order. So let's start off with the first country. I am going off with Brazil. She has been on some people's hot list, but I feel like I haven't seen enough of her. Like, girl, where is she? Where are you? Brazil has been up there for placements in the past couple years for Miss Universe, but in this edition, I feel like she's kind of fading in the background because some of the girls are so strong. So we'll just have to see that hopefully Brazil pushes through and makes it into the top 16. Next up, we have Iceland. So I think Iceland has a really cute and distinct look. I think if she gets better in her public speaking skills, she will definitely try and impress whoever's judging her. And I feel like she might be a little too young, but hey, we can have 18-year-old Miss Universes. Look at Miss Venezuela for 2019, I think. I think she was 18. But yeah, Iceland is still on the radar. Next up, I have, drumroll, Ukraine. She really made a splash for me in her national costume. She looks really good, but I feel I haven't been seeing enough coverage of her, which automatically puts me in like an underdog. She's one of the blondes in the competition that I do have my eye on. She didn't make it in my top 16 just because I feel like there's other stronger girls, but I am still here to support Ukraine because, I mean, just look how gorgeous she is. Next up, I have PERU. She's one of those girls that I feel just needs to give a little bit more and then she can make it into the top 16. I really like her as a brunette. She's still gorgeous, not gonna deny that, but I really prefer her as a brunette. She just has such a striking and fierce look that when her smize is in with her brunette hair, it just even contrast from her skin. So she's definitely someone to look out for. I think she's in a couple of people's hot picks, but she just didn't make it in my top 16. As my fifth country on the list, I have Jamaica. She is one of those girls that I feel is so statuesque. She has like a runway walk. I saw her in the Miss You Updates video, and she has a runway walk that I really love. Like, she has such a strong face. Totally some top model behavior right here. Seriously. Like I said, I really like her walk, but I am feeling like I'm missing something from her to really put her in that top 16 spot and possibly be Miss Universe. She does have that queenly aura, but I'm just missing something. Next up on my list, I have Bhutan. This is Bhutan's first year at Miss Universe, their debut. So I have been keeping a close eye on her, and I am honestly impressed, especially because this is their first time competing. I don't see her at the same level as some of the girls, but she's still a strong competitor, coming from the fact that this is the first time this country has come to Miss Universe. So I really am rooting for her to get into the top 16 so she could also make history for being first time premiering at Miss Universe. That would be really cool and iconic. In my number 7 spot, I have BAHRAIN. So she showed up in the Muba Cosmetics campaign, the photo shoot, of course, every year with the sponsor. They choose 5 girls who they think have strong potential, and they chose BAHRAIN as one of them, along with Philippines, Thailand, South Africa, and Spain. So those other 4 countries have actually made it into my top 16, but BAHRAIN, I feel like definitely an underdog. I did not have her on my radar until I saw her in the cosmetics photo shoot, but we'll have to see. In my number 8 spot, I have Chile. One main reason I have her on my list right now is I haven't been paying attention to her, but when I'm trying to just look through the Miss You updates, I do see her photo often other than other girls, and I've seen her do some clips where she seems super relatable, and I feel like she still has that little underdog in her. Not a strong placing country, but definitely a strong candidate. And for number 9, I have Trinidad and Tobago. The last time Trinidad and Tobago showed up to Miss Universe was 2011, so I do have my eye on her. Miss Trinidad and Tobago is one of those beautiful black beauties of the competition, and I feel like we're sleeping on her, question mark. But yeah, I have not been seeing enough coverage of her. I saw her photos on Miss You updates and I was like, which girl is this? And it was Trinidad and Tobago. I wish that she just gave a little more, but it's all good. But that's why you're on my dark horse list, baby. And last, to wrap up my dark horse list, I have Mexico. ¿Dónde estás, Mexico? I feel like you have not been showing up as much as I would want. You are a very beautiful girl, but I feel like there's not enough to where like I see enough coverage of you. I'm not like looking you up, but I have seen her sometimes, but there's just so many other stronger candidates that she just didn't make it on my list. Alright, well, don't be mad if these 10 are like on your top picks or whatever, but this is my opinion and I just wanted to share some girls that are on my radar but did not make it on my top 16. I am going to be watching Miss Universe live this year, so that's why I wanted to make this video. And maybe one of these girls will make it to the top 16 on coronation night, but we will have to see how everything turns out. If you guys want to be a part of the discussion, please share in the comments, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram and follow me on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube. Joe Ratchet. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. Thing is a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing.